The headscarf, or hijab, on the surface simply distinguishes Muslim women from others. But to graphic design student Afifa Shida, it means much more. Making the decision to wear it is a big step, and perhaps even a big risk, especially for Muslim women in the Western world.
Well, I'd say that hijab is a statement because it's so exterior. It's a little bold, I guess, and especially in a Western society where people don't usually wear it. I guess you are openly stating that you're a Muslim and that you're happy to wear something which normal people don't.
Afifa was born in India and grew up in Saudi Arabia. Despite her mother's prodding, she resisted wearing the hijab and only started wearing it when she came to New Zealand 5 years ago.
And one day I was just sitting around and I thought about it, and I was weighing up why I wasn't wearing it and why I was wanting to wear it. And I realized that the only reason I didn't have my hijab on was because I was scared of what people would think. And it made me realize that what's more important to me is what God thinks and not what people think.
Others may see the hijab as a symbol of oppression. But for Muslim women who choose to wear it, it is an affirmation of faith. Montessori teacher Wasima Ahmed has spent years researching the history and reasons for the headscarf and cites its mention in the Quran.
God has addressed women for the hijab in 2 chapters, like he's addressed men. So women also have that importance and that priority to be addressed by God, to be actually blessed by him to do his worship. The worship itself is relevant till I die.
Relevant even in the life of sport enthusiast Azora Ali. She and her hijab have shared countless extreme sport adventures, including bungee jumping around New Zealand.
I'm involved with pretty much everything, and nothing has stopped me because of the hijab. And I don't think I'll ever think of my headscarf as a barrier, but it's more, I feel more confident wearing it. And every day when you put it on, it just makes you smile every morning.
Azora started wearing the hijab when she was very young, but it remained an on and off thing until she was sure she was ready to commit.
My main reason for wearing it is because I want to submit to the will of God, and that's what it is. And wearing the headscarf makes me feel closer to God. It's just a matter of me, myself, and God, really.
Although the headscarf sets them apart, Azora believes what lies beneath the veil isn't that much different from anyone else.
Yeah, definitely. Some people look at you curiously and, wonder what's behind that veil. But once they get to know you, they sort of see who you are, and that's what really cuts the barrier. Wow, got it. That was cool. It's like sitting there.
And like most women, both Afifa and Azora have found ways to give this simple piece of cloth their personal touch.
As long as you're covered up fully and according to the Quran and the Sunnah, it doesn't really matter how you dress. Different people have their own ways of dressing.
I think it's not about making it uglier or making yourself ugly, but it's about keeping yourself well presented and groomed enough so that people are happy when they look at you, but also not overdoing yourself so that you're trying too hard to attract attention and all the rest of it. Yeah.
And they will happily keep wearing the hijab as ambassadors of Islam.
But seeing the hijab as a cage is probably people who don't understand hijab. And it could even be the people who wear the hijab who aren't portraying it in the right way. So they always look sad or upset or angry. And that's why when you wear hijab, I find myself always trying to smile a lot more as well, so that people think, oh, there's a smiling hijabi.
We'll get together and do something.